Welcome in on a Monday. Absolutely gorgeous. And I have to tell you, I am just completely befuddled, confused. Let's just jump in. I can't figure the Detroit Tigers out.
I thought you were talking about MSU football.
No, that's that's just apathy at this point. Who cares? Garbage product. Look, here's the way I'll put it to you. I'm the same guy who said Tigers in 4, right? Which could still be true, but yet, even if I might end up being right, I don't know why I'll be right. Because the Tigers are a walking contradiction. And what I mean by it is this. I know what my baseball mind tells me when I watch this team play. I hate watching this team play. I get no enjoyment. They punish you by watching. They punish you. They go 11 innings with 1 hit. Factual. They strike out a zillion times. They have unproductive at-bats. Cutscene. Hey, we're tied at 2, and they got a shot to steal this whole series.
Yep.
Like they have a 540 OPS. That's unspeakably bad in the playoffs. Yet, 1-1 series tie. My problem is if you told me they split in Seattle, I'd be like, all right, cool. One problem. They won the game they shouldn't have won. They lost the game they shouldn't have lost. I leave Seattle feeling like if the offense popped to Cialis, they're up 2-0 and the series is over. Can anyone out there in listener land help me? Help me understand your team because none of it makes any sense. They're not good, but they're good. They're good, but they're not good.
And they almost walked away with 2 games. I mean, they were down 2-0. Oh, we tied it. Oh, okay, now we lose 3-2. You know what it is for this team is they are the epitome of the suspension of disbelief. It was pitching chaos last year. It didn't make sense. Don't try to make sense of it. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. That's what this team is now. Don't try to make sense of it, Mike. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
That's kind of where I'm at.
And you'll enjoy the outcome. Nothing will make sense because
like even look at
strike out a ton of times.
Look at the winning run on second base. 9 pitches and 3 outs later, I go, really? Those are the level of at-bat you're offering me in what could have been a series asterisk ending moment. Like, guys, you tell me how you feel about your team. Because I know they win games. I picked them to beat Cleveland, even though they went like 4 for $1 million for runners in scoring position. Yeah. Rico, I don't have the answers.
No, think game 1, all the bullpen arms come in there and they find a way to go extra innings and win the game. Make sense? No. They just do. Mike, it's suspension of disbelief. Just don't try to figure it out. Don't try to understand it. Buy the popcorn, sit in your seat, and enjoy the movie. Because that's what this
But I don't
feels
enjoy
like.
the movie. There's the problem. And it sucks because then people think I'm a bad person. No, you're not bad if you don't like Mexican food. It just means you don't like Mexican food. I like that the Tigers win. I don't like how they win. I don't enjoy it. 7 hours plus of baseball this Saturday and Sunday night, and you felt like it was a trip to the hospital. It's like a root canal watching this team.
So Detroit Tigers equals Iowa football.
Yes.
Where they win.
Minus waving to sick kids. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awful. I don't like it. Yet, they win. They're tied at 1. They have every right to win this series. But I go back to the offense, the at-bats. I don't know what to do. I'm asking you, the fans. Look, we could open up with Lions, but there's no reason. They played the Toronto Argonauts yesterday, and they did their job. You know the best player in the game yesterday? Jake Browning. That's your team MVP. You face Jake Browning. But, I want to hear from Tiger fans. I want to know where you're at because it's a weird experience watching this team. Rico, they're in the ALDS. They're tied at 1 coming home. It's a best of 3, and you're going to have Scooble pitch again. One problem. Seattle's 3-0 against them this year.
Yeah, because your best player, the one that you just knew, okay, he's going to have a great game and 2 solo home runs.
He pitched great.
Right, but your bats and then you had an opportunity to do something. I don't know, man. I was a little bit worried after the first game when they won because I felt as if they celebrated a little too much because they just kind of figured, okay, and you guys won't be able to beat Schuylkill. We're going back to Detroit 2-0. And it kind of looked that way at the plate.
It did. It tripped me up, though. It's like if they had lost game 1 and won game 2, somehow I'd feel better, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's the composition of the winning. We dealt with it against Cleveland, but it's just continuing. It's the same stuff. They can't string hits together. Their power really doesn't translate in the postseason. I mean, Carey is Carey, and that was an unbelievable home run that he hit on a high fastball. Now, why they went to a fourth straight fastball, I have no idea, but who cares? I mean, Dan Wilson's a nobody as a manager. The whole point is I don't know what to do with this team. I want to know what the customer base says. Man. Guys, we have 2 playoff games this week in town. Yet, I think there's a good amount of people, they watch the games because it's your team, and you feel loyal, and you feel a obligation to. I don't know how many people enjoy watching it, but yet, they're tied.
Right. I mean, when you're watching this team, like, you don't feel that confidence. You're like, okay, we got this win unless Schuylkill's on the mound. A lot of times, it's that same anticipation as if you're waiting to hear the 50-50 lottery numbers being announced. Like, hopefully I got the right numbers and we'll win something.
But it's like even amidst the frustration of last night, there they were tied at 2.
Yes.
And I don't know how to categorize it. I just, on one hand, it's like they exhibit every reason I don't think they can win a World Series, but then on the other, they have every right to because you are in every game.
Right, but every game you're waiting for that big inning for them to have, where all of a sudden you saw it when they scored 2 runs and it's like, okay, maybe you're on. Okay, nope, that's it. You just had 2 runs in. You saw in Cleveland when all of a sudden they just start scoring runs and it's like, okay, that's the Tigers team that can win a World Series. So, I don't know. Right now, when I look at it, if you're watching this game, you're just waiting for that inning when all of a sudden they score a bunch of runs. So,
all right, 248-539-9797. Look, if you want to hear about Doug's road trip, we can do that too. Or we could talk playoff baseball and your thoughts on your NFL football team. Okay? Let's get it moving. It's 75 and sunny. It's beautiful out. We got 2 home playoff games this week. I don't know if people want to watch them or not. But here we are, and the team's got every right to win them, even though nothing they do makes any sense. I mean, even Saturday night, if you had walk, wild pitch, broken bat single on your bingo card, that's how you won a game. I don't know. I'm
with you.
They could win the next 2. I wouldn't be shocked in the least. Will the numbers make sense? No. And for those of you who go, well, it's not a number. Baseball's absolutely a numbers game. Your team exists on numbers, on matchups, on reverse splits, on all these different things. But yet when you watch the games, you go, how is this team here? What team can go 4 for 100 with runners in scoring position and yet tied at 1? Mm-hmm. I'm asking.
No. I'm with you because, yeah, you win one of these games here and now you get to school in game 5 and there's a chance that you move on to probably play the Blue Jays.
But then therein lies the issue. Like, you even got an advanced preview. I don't know why people are calling up and hanging up on Kenny. It's an annoyance. Stop doing it. Can you stop doing that, please? If you're going to call up, give the guy a chance to answer the damn phone and talk to you. Ask you how you been. How was your weekend? Now, listen, the problem is you already got a taste of bullpen exposure. You used Finnegan back-to-back nights. You can't do that. What happened? And again, it's his career. Finnegan's a lower usage guy. What happened last night? The same guys who saw him the night before saw him again. Well, that splitter isn't so sweet.
Yep.
That's why I fear this team in a 7-game series. What do you think's going to happen? Mm-hmm. Outside of Holton and Vest and Finnegan, who do you got?
Right, because to me, the worst thing that happened to them in that victory in game 1 was it went to extra innings, and now you have to throw some extra arms out there. Yeah, you got, instead of just being able to go out there, let Schuylkill go to maybe 7 or 8 innings, throw Vest in the game, and then you kind of save those arms to come back here on Tuesday.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know. It's like people are screwing with Kenny. God doesn't get a chance to say 97-1, and people are hanging up on him. Poor Kenny's going to have a long day. 248-539-9797. David, where are you at with it? because I don't know what to do with this team. I picked them to win. I'm not going to back down from it. But yet, they don't do anything that requires you to win games as it would pertain to the offense.
Yeah, striking out 26 times in 2 games, that's not exciting. That doesn't give you any hope, truly, really, because they had the pitcher at 50-plus pitches through 2 innings yesterday, and you're making it seem like, okay, they're doing their job. And then they let them back in it.
Back-to-back 9-pitch innings.
Right. Then they let them right back in it with horrible at-bats because that's what this team does. So I don't know how to feel. I'm happy it's 1-1. Great. You did your job.
Do you feel confident?
I do not anymore. Because they cannot seem to figure out a way to get runs. And I thought that after that 1 inning in Cleveland, that would have like sparked something, and they're right back to it.
Like, I feel confident because I feel like there's something like they drag the opponent into the mud.
It feels like that, yes.
It's almost like Army football. They just drag you into playing their way. They're going to drag you into the mud, limit possessions. I don't know. You could tell me they win the next 2 games, I wouldn't bat an eyelash. You could tell me they lose the next 2, I wouldn't be shocked, because it's just the offense, like, while runners in scoring position can be a little bit of a fluky thing where you go through hot streaks, cold streaks, and it's all in the aggregate, it averages out. This has been going on now for 6-7 weeks. It hasn't evened out, and in fact, it's gotten worse. So I'm asking you guys for help. Nona's confused. Forgot my pills. Help Nona find her pills. That's what today is. Okay? Help Nona.
Because it's crazy, because on one side, I'm like, okay, they can make it back to Seattle for Scooble's second start of the series. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, you're right, Mike, I wouldn't be surprised if we never get back to Seattle.
What was your point? Because nothing adds up. When you look, how could I have confidence in a team winning a World Series with a 540 OPS?
Right. No, because I have more confidence that all of a sudden Cal Raleigh or Suarez will all of a sudden get hot and just start tearing the cover off the ball than this lineup.
I don't know. But then again, I'm confident because I feel like this team gets every break. Hey, you need Josh Naylor to boot a football? Buddha baseball? Who cares? Josh Naylor, go be with your wife.
Or like you said, Raleigh gets up there, first pitch swing.
No, even the McKinstry thing.
Yeah.
They got to walk into a wild pitch into a ball that never should have got out of the infield on a broken bat, but it wins the game. Like, they have that moxie to them. It's almost like they create their own luck because they get you muddy enough, the other team eventually just submits. I don't know. Help Nona find her pills. 248